I think I'll do that. Christmas coming up. Hey, if you've had a hard time saying goodbye to summer and the time spent by the pool, then you're going to absolutely love our next guest. Rick Laney says the pool is always open at Wilderness at the Smokies. Now they're adding even more to the Sevierville resort. Let's welcome in Rick. Good to see you, my friend, and thanks for being on the show today. This resort is a phenomenal event, and I say event on purpose. That's what it is when you go to visit. Indoor water park. Tell us about it.
It has a little bit of everything for people of all ages. We have the indoor water park, as you just mentioned. It's 7 acres of wave pools.
Now that can't be safe. That cannot be safe.
Surf rider, water slides. We also have numerous outdoor water parks. We have a 36-hole championship golf course that dads typically tend to enjoy. We also have 7 restaurants on site. I mean, it's one of those places. We have 700 acres that you rarely would have to leave if you didn't want to. But if you want to go out and see all of the other attractions and events and shows that are in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, those are literally 5-10 minutes away from our resort.
And I think one of the great things about staying at a place like Wilderness at the Smokies is a lot of times, especially if someone is staying at a place for a week or so, then there's going to be a day or two where they just want to stay at the hotel. You don't want to go out.
You bet.
And this is the perfect opportunity for folks to do that, right?
It sure is. We have almost 1,000 rooms at Wilderness at the Smokies, and they range in size from your traditional hotel rooms with 2 beds and a bath, up to rooms that'll sleep 22 that have 2 separate bedrooms, 3 baths, a full-size kitchen, living room with fireplaces. What we end up doing with those rooms a lot of times is the grandparents will come in from Chattanooga. Maybe they have grandkids and a son and daughter-in-law who live in Charlotte, and they'll rendezvous there at Wilderness and have a family get-together. But we can accommodate groups of all sizes. A lot of birthday parties we have where people come in with 16 children. I haven't tried that personally, but there are people brave enough to do it. But the biggest thing at Wilderness that we're excited about right now is that just last week we announced that we're literally going to double the size of our indoor water park. Right now we have 7 acres, and the bulldozers are literally on site as we speak. What we're going to do is we're adding another 7-acre indoor attraction. Of course, those indoor attractions are open year-round. So it doesn't matter if it's 10 degrees, 12 degrees, and snowing outside. You still have fun things to do indoors. This new park that we're opening is different in the sense that it is what we call a dry park. There will be zip lines, there will be bowling, there will be indoor multi-story laser tag. It's not entirely focused on water like the rest of our park, so it's a bit of a departure for us. And the other thing that's unique about the new indoor park is that on occasion, not always, but on occasion, we will actually open that to the public, where right now, in order to use the Wilderness facilities, you have to be a guest at our resort to use the facilities. If you with the new indoor park, what we're going to do is during certain times of the year, we're going to open that up to the outside, so people who want to come up and just spend a day at that park can do that.
You know, I think everybody focuses so much on the water park that they do a lot of times forget that this is a world-class resort hotel also. And a little more with the water park specifically, what are some of the things? We were talking off camera about the indoor-outdoor hot tub. That's my personal favorite, but what else is there?
Oh, we have the Southeast. We are the Southeast largest indoor-outdoor water park, and so we have a little bit of everything. We have 5- and 6-story water slides, thrill rides, if you will, that the teenagers love. We have the Southeast's only surf rider, and that surf rider shoots 19,000 gallons of water every minute up through and creates a 6-foot wave that you can literally surf on. We've been showing that off and on as we've been talking. We have a 150,000-gallon indoor wave pool that creates 6-foot waves, and you can ride around on the belly boards and play in that water. Outdoors, we have a lazy river, we have miniature golf, we have other water slides that are designed for younger children that aren't quite 6 stories and aren't quite as thrilling, but the younger kids get a kick out of it.
I'll bet a lot of the adults participate in those too.
The adults like those as well, and we have toddler areas for very young kids. So I mean, regardless of how old your children or your family happen to be at the time, there's something pretty much for everyone there.
So take the kids, do it for the kids, right?
Do it for the kids.
Absolutely.
And sneak off to the 36-hole championship golf course when you get a chance.
I love it. Rick Laney, let's get people there, and let's tell them where it is and some contact information so they can find out more.
It is in Sevierville, Tennessee. Very convenient. You can get to it without necessarily going through the heavy traffic of the Smokies. Best place to always find information is on their website. It's simply wilderness@thesmokies.com. No punctuation or hyphenation, all one word. Wilderness@thesmokies.com.
Absolutely perfect.
You can even book your rooms there.
Better believe it. Thank you
so much for having me.
Appreciate it. And